want to taste test some drinks with me? I've been dying to try this. This is from BlackRock and this is their seasonal witch's brew energy drink. I actually have no idea what this is going to taste like. I feel like it's probably going to be green apple-y. Definitely. It was more sour than I was expecting. It's really good. And I also just got, this is not one of their seasonal drinks, it's just different than what I usually get. Iced caramel blondie. I actually think I might like that more than what I usually get from here. I usually just get a vanilla latte. This is really good. Obviously I'm not gonna drink both of these today or I would die. I think we're gonna do half and half. Second half of each tomorrow. I'm gonna save this one for later today because the coffee just feels more of like a morning thing, so it's first thing in the morning. I should also probably eat something instead of just drowning myself in caffeine, so we're gonna make a little breakfast wrap. Protein tortilla, granola, peanut butter, agave, banana, hemp seeds. Today is Sunday and I've been trying very hard to not work this weekend. Yesterday I went for a really long walk by the water, deep cleaned the apartment, ordered a pizza, watched a movie. Today I think I'm gonna break out my old Halloween decorations, start to decorate a little bit, maybe head to Target. Maybe go walk around the bookstore. I don't know. On the topic of work stuff though, we are less than 2 weeks until my book release. 10 days. And ARCs are out, PR boxes have been sent, and people are finally starting to get them. So I've been seeing reviews come in, I've been seeing people start to get their posts up as they get their boxes. Definitely makes this all feel more real. Excuse me. I was gone a few minutes to grab my mail. Okay, I guess you can have it. You want to see what I got? The first thing was a package from Lululemon. I got some new black leggings, and then I wanted to try their new defined jacket that's like not form-fitted. I have a couple of these that are like the form-fitted ones. I thrifted them though. Honestly, it looks like a good like travel thing, like to wear to the airport. I'm about to be traveling. Oh, I like it. Someone gave me something from there literally like a year ago. It would have been for my birthday or for Christmas, and it didn't fit. So I had to return it, and then I just got a gift card in exchange that I never used, and I found it in my wallet the other day and I was like, I should use that gift card. I think I like this a lot actually. Then the other box is from Merit, which ooh, they actually sent to me. This video is not sponsored. They did send me these things. I'm not super familiar with Merit as a brand. All I know is I have a couple of their lip oils or like lip glosses, and they're like my favorite lip products ever. So when they reached out wanting to send me their new collection, I was like, I'm actually really curious to see if I like their other makeup as much as their lip products. Oh my gosh, this like came in a full on like little bag. That's cute. I got a brush. And then I think one of them is like a serum. Yeah, it's called the Great Skin Instant Glow Serum. And it has all of these things in it that's good for your skin, like niacinamide, hyaluronic acid. To use, shake well, apply after cleansing but before moisturizer. Admittedly, I have put moisturizer on my face, but I don't have anything else on. 2 to 3 pumps. It's like very liquidy. Smells nice. Oh, it feels really nice. It feels very like oily, I guess. I have really dry skin, so anything that like feels moisturizing, I'm a fan. It actually feels really nice. It's like silky. Instant glow, so I guess it's supposed to make me like glowy. I feel like you can't really tell on camera. And then they also sent from the same collection Great Skin Priming Moisturizer, so I'm guessing this is supposed to go on top of that. I mean, all the things that are in it, it makes it sound great. It's supposed to instantly blur and prep skin for makeup while helping to provide time release hydration for perfected skin all day. I have noticed that to be like a really big problem for me. It's like after a couple of hours of wearing makeup or by the end of the day, my skin is just like dry again. So if this works, I'll be pretty happy. It feels really nice. Follow immediately with your next step, SPF or makeup before moisturizer dries down. I guess I'm gonna go get my sunscreen, hold on. I have a couple of SPFs I switch between. We're gonna use the Paula's Choice one today. Apologies, I can see that the lighting got all messed up again. And then the last thing is called the Minimalist Perfecting Complexion Stick. To use, swipe onto skin where you want coverage and buff it out with a brush. It's not foundation or concealer, it's both. That's what it looks like. I did have to choose my shade for this, so I have no idea if this is the right shade. It was kind of hard to tell. I guess I'll use it under my eyes. Actually, this seems like a pretty good fit. If I just go with whatever's the lightest one, and it's usually a safe bet. I'll use the brush they sent me. I do really like the way that that blends. I feel like it looks pretty good. I'm a fan. We'll have to see how it feels after it's like been on my face all day. If you want to check out Merit, I'll have them linked down below in the description. I can definitely vouch for their lip oils already. I love those. But we'll see how these new things do. First impressions, I like them. And this jacket, we got the usual thumb holes. I knew the like body was gonna be relaxed. I didn't realize the sleeves were too. I actually really like that. Don't mind the rest of my outfit. I literally just threw something on so I could go downstairs to get my mail. What do we think? I think it's cute. And the other thing I got, nothing special. I just got some more of their Align leggings, but these ones have pockets. Hopefully I got the right length. I got the 25-inch ones. I think that's what I usually get because I'm short. Pockets. These feel different than my old Aligns. Maybe they changed their leggings slightly. There you go. It's been an eventful morning. So I've been fulfilling signed book orders just like as they come in, as I've gotten my shipments in, because I have them and I just figure I'll send them out early. So I finally got the second order. I don't know if you can see them here, of the Tell Me It's Right alternate paperbacks. So I'll be able to ship out a few more of those orders, or I'll be able to ship out the rest of those orders tomorrow. And I'm still just waiting on the replacement standard covers from the damaged shipment that we got. I've gotten asked on if I got a refund for this. Still no update, still haven't heard back, still waiting for a response. It's been kind of a mess. So if you ordered a signed book, most of them have already shipped off. If you ordered the alternate cover, you'll definitely get them. I'll definitely be shipping them this week. If you ordered the standard cover, I will ship them out as soon as I get those replacement books. To get a shipping confirmation, they are on the way to me. I just don't have them yet. I think they're supposed to get here this week on like Monday or Tuesday. So I think you should still get the book before, or like on release day. Reviews for the book have been coming in, which has been exciting. I've been surprised with myself. Like I feel differently about reviews with every book release. For Ruthless Ends, I like avoided reviews like the plague. I just absolutely didn't want to see them. I didn't want to read them. Even it's almost a year later, I still had not looked at like a single review for that book. I just like did not want to see them until like a week ago. I actually pulled them up to start looking at the reviews for Ruthless Ends. I still don't want to see them specifically for that book. But the reason why I was looking through the reviews is because now that I'm working on Cam's book, I specifically was kind of like screening reviews to see any comments that were made about Cam and Anya, any questions that people had, just like anything that would be helpful for me to know going into writing his book. So that made me realize that like this was the first time in like a year that I had even allowed myself to look at those reviews. But on the flip side now with Tell Me It's Right, I've been like looking at the reviews as they come in and I'm like, I don't know, I just feel very differently about it than I did with Ruthless Ends. It's just so different on a book by book basis. So yeah, I think we've gotten a good mix of reviews, but they've all been positive so far, all like 3 through 5. No one has hated it yet, which is nice. And it's been really encouraging to see a lot of the people that I sent PR boxes to, and also just people I sent ARCs to, like posting about it already. So fingers crossed that everything goes well. Okay, we're officially switching over to the energy drink now. I am gonna try and get the ice out so it doesn't get all watered down. This might be a really, really bad idea. Or a genius idea. Amazing. Now this is gonna be my coffee tomorrow. I know I said no work, but I did just finish recording my podcast for Patreon and edited some clips. But now we're gonna go find the Halloween decorations. I know they're in the laundry room somewhere. I believe they are somewhere in that mess. So this should be fun. There's only so many places they can be in this apartment. We got one score. I don't know where my little skeleton went. He used to sit on a shelf like this in my office with his little legs dangling over the edge. We found my sign, my typewriter, and a pumpkin. I could have sworn I had a lot more than that. Maybe I didn't bring it to Portland with me. I don't know. We'll find spots for these though. I also used to have this like autumn leaves that I like had hung over my fireplace at the old place. I have a couple of storage things over at that condo still, so maybe I left them behind there. I can't remember. Anyway, for now my pumpkin's gonna chill up here. Maybe he'd look better on the books. And I really need to like clean up this area. It's gotten so messy. For now, my typewriter is just hanging out and I hung him up over there. It's a start. We'll work on it. I've been thinking in general I want to try moving my furniture around. I don't know where to put things. I never have since I moved in. I have never known like the best way to move things around, but I used to have a chair in this corner instead of my printer and I kind of liked that. But if I move the printer, where do we put him? This desk used to be like diagonal. My couch used to be like diagonal. I don't know. Anyone who's like an interior designer, if you have ideas for me, let me know. Anyway, I'm buzzing a little bit because I ended up drinking that entire energy drink. I had no self-control, so we're gonna work out to like burn off some of its energy. This is the fit. Got dust all over me. I'm getting those decorations down. The new leggings. This top is from Free People. This is one of my favorite sports bras from Gymshark. And I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably some cardio and some like Pilates. That's the vibe. You know what? You wanna do some real talk here for a minute? I am debating if this will actually go in the blog. If you have followed my channel since the college days, then you know I have like included a lot of my lifestyle and like fitness content in my videos in the past, and you might have noticed like that has tapered off in the last like year or two. I haven't included it nearly as much, and when other people talk about this stuff and open up about this stuff, honestly it helps me a lot, so that's why I don't know, feeling called to talk about it today. Health and fitness is such a huge part of my life. Honestly, it's like equal parts like book and writing stuff, and then like health and fitness is like my other main interest and the thing that I enjoy the most in life. And these past couple of years I've dealt with some health stuff that I'm not really gonna get into, but it was stuff that caused me to gain weight, like nearly 40 pounds, like 40, within a year, honestly less than a year, pretty much out of nowhere. It was purely like hormonal stuff. It was like I was still eating well, I was still exercising, I was still doing all of the same things, and just like suddenly it was like it was coming out of thin air. And it was probably the most like powerless feeling ever. Like I felt so out of control, like I was doing everything right, and suddenly this was just like happening to me. And as someone who has like struggled with body image and eating disorders and stuff in the past, it was like a really slippery slope, and so I didn't want to be on camera while I was dealing with it. Like it was just, I didn't even like recognize myself anymore, to be honest. I couldn't fit into anything that I owned. Pretty much like it was like I woke up one day and I realized that like I was in a different body. It was literally, I didn't notice it until like one day I suddenly did. And that's just been something I've been dealing with over the past like year. I've managed to lose about 30 of those pounds. I'm still about like 10 pounds away from what I feel is like most normal and most comfortable for my body, and what had been most natural until now. And honestly, it's kind of weird. I feel like this was almost like a blessing in disguise, because I felt like I was kind of starting over with like my health and my fitness stuff, and starting from scratch. I feel like I just got to, I don't know myself and appreciate myself more through like each step of the process. Like the weight I'm at now, I've been before, but this was like the highest I had ever been at one point. And now my highest I've ever been is much higher than where I'm at right now. But now I'm like, now I feel really proud of myself that I've managed to lose 30 pounds. And so this weight, it's not about the number, it's about like how I feel and like physically how I feel in my skin. But the fact that this number that I'm at right now, it used to cause me to be like, oh my God, like I used to have like shame around this number, and now I have like pride around this number. It's just been a really interesting flip in perspective. It's also really weird to have so much documented. If you go back to like previous videos on this channel or on my second channel, you could like really see it, I think, in certain videos, like my muscle definition and how strong I was, because I used to be like really into lifting weights. And I look back at those videos now and I know how much I weighed at that time, and it's how much I weighed now, but I look so different because my body composition was so different. And it's just crazy to be able to have that to compare to like know that I'm the same weight that I was back then, but back then I was all muscle and I look so different. It's been a really interesting, I don't know how to put this into words, of just like, anyway, I'm in a better place now, and I'm still trying to work on my health stuff, but I do feel like I just have a completely different relationship with my body now, and I have a very different relationship with weight now in a good way. And I'm trying to, I guess in all of this, I'm trying to like release whatever negative stuff I still have, and like whatever shame I still have, and like not shy away from being seen. I feel like I've always had that kind of like fear of being seen and fear of being perceived, and then add on like an extra 40 pounds and suddenly I was like, I don't want anyone to see me. I'm trying to get over that. So anyway, on the off chance that like somebody who's watching this needed to hear this or is going through something similar, I guess that's the reason why I'm talking about it today. I've been really enjoying this like part 2 to my fitness journey, like relearning things and like getting back the strength that I used to have. I can't do the things that I used to do, but now I get to like experience that feeling of accomplishment as I progress all over again, which has actually been kind of fun. I don't know if any of this is making sense. I feel a little bit like I'm talking in circles. I don't know, this could be like not of interest to you at all, but if this is something you would like to hear more about or start incorporating in the vlogs again more, feel free to let me know. I'm gonna go get a workout in. See you later. And Mr. Dean's back here too. No. Slippery slope, it's not enough to please you.